Hey y'all, I'm gonna try to get as much of this done today as possible. So the baby was born November the 30th, 2017. You're gonna see the picture. I'm gonna put the picture up before this start. So the baby was born. He wound up having 2 car seats. I kept one in my car. He took one down there with the mom or whatever, took all the baby stuff. Baby had like 12 bags of clothes, diapers, everything. Like the Lord really opened the door for that. So he wound up going down there. He was down there for like 3 or 4 days. When he came back, we was just talking or whatever, and he act like he really had some sense or whatever. So time went on, and now he working for real. Like he ready trying to get an extra job. I was like, you already got 2 jobs. He was like, but everything coming together. I just want to have everything because you're gonna be my wife, all this stuff, whatever. So I'm like, okay. And then around this time, I didn't have anything to do with the baby. All I know is that if I'm going to be with this man and he got a child, then I'm going to love it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact. So people had been telling me that they saw me coming to church with a baby in a baby carrier or whatever. And I'm like, it ain't going to be my baby. They was like, it's your baby, da 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 da. It was the end of December, maybe right after Christmas, going into the new year. He calls me one day and was like, I need you to come get this baby. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, baby mama dumb, this, that, and the other. She got caught in a car, got soft, hard drinks, babies in a car, no car seat. Her 5-year-old holding an infant in his hands while she's driving and got pulled over. So they said, you come pick up your baby or you come pick up the baby or he going to social services. So he was like, I'm getting out of work. I'm going to get him. Can you come pick him up? So I met him at the BP right there on Club Boulevard and Roxborough Road and got the baby. And when I say the little baby ain't even 4 weeks old yet, and I'm sitting here like, Lord, I don't know what to do with this baby. So I take him in the bathroom. I get the baby cleaned up because he done soiled himself or whatever. And all I know is that I'm finna get this baby. I'm finna put this baby in this carrier and we are going to church. So as soon as I get to church, I walk in with the baby carrier. Everybody was like, we told you. And I said, and I told y'all it want my baby. So we go into the new year. I got this new baby. I got this dude that's acting like he ain't crazy, but I already know, like, Lord, whatever the assignment is, I'm just ready to get this done and over. So now I got the baby and the daughter. And the daughter, she is already, I told y'all that she was rude and disrespectful, like the things that she would say. I would take her to go do hair and she would be talking junk to me in the car. I was like, if you get in this house and you open your mouth, it's over for you. You know what I'm saying? And so she would get in there, she would be really nice and so she know how to act. But when we get in the car, she'd be like, I seen all that money you made today. I said, yeah, that's my money. She was like, well, I'm hungry and you got to feed me. I don't have to do anything for you. Your mama and daddy dropped you off and ain't give me nothing. And now you sitting here being rude and disrespectful and think that I have to feed you? I don't. I said, if the Lord love you the way I tell you the Lord love you, then he gonna feed you. So we go to church after I leave braiding hair. And as soon as I'm about to unlock the door of the church, I get the text message that church is canceled for the day. I said, church canceled. She was like, you ain't got no food at home. I said, I know. Look like you be drinking water tonight. So as I'm pulling out of the parking lot, my godmom pull in. And she was like, the Lord told me whoever was at the church that I'm supposed to take them to dinner. She started crying. I said, you better be glad the Lord love you. So, of course, like, he is working a lot. He's not really there with the baby. I haven't seen him literally in about a week. Like, he came by the church a couple of times and slid me a few dollars to get milk and diapers and stuff like that. But other than that, I ain't really seen him. And so one of the girls at the church was like, his name is Way Holloway, by the way. We have established the fact that he is no longer Dwayne Johnson. His name is Way Holloway. But like I said, with this whole thing, that's another segment of the message. But she was like, Way is friends with my uncle, and my uncle about to get out. And if they start hanging together, that means he using again. And the Lord had already told me that he had the spirit of addiction. So at this time, he was getting upset with me because I'm like your kids want to see you. It's been about a week or so. You done slid by the church. You know what I'm saying? They be in the church. You called me to come outside. They ain't seen you. You know, Quay is still a baby. I think at this point, Quay might be like 5 weeks old. And so he was like, yo, you trying to run my life? I was like, bro, I ain't trying to run your life. But these ain't my kids. And I don't have to do this. But I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. Excuse me. So, he was like, my homeboy getting out next week. I'm going to see him, this, that, and the other, such and such and such. I'm like, all right, Lord. So now the drama begins. So, one time I went by the job to see if I could get some money for some milk. He was like, don't be pulling up at my job, this, that, and the other. So at this point, he got my Jeep. Babe, I pulled up and drove off in my Jeep and left the Benz right out there with no key for him. And I'm like, we not finna do this. Like, I'm giving you everything you need to take care of your kids. And I'm over here with this car and it's giving me trouble. And I keep telling you that and you don't want to help me, let me go get my car. So I went to get the car, you know what I'm saying? I had my cousin go pick up the Benz and drop it off. And at this time, like, we not living together because he don't got nowhere to live. So when he get off work at 12 o'clock, 9 times out of 10, he going back to the frat house because he got to have breakfast done by 5 a.m. So, you know, it's just a lot. And I'm like, Lord, I'm sitting over here taking care of somebody's kids looking like boo-boo the fool. And the Lord said, I take the foolish things to confound the wise.